each day that comes your way right here on Smart 24 TV. We bring you different themes that you relate with from different sectors so that you can be able to drive businesses with us around here. For today, we're going to tackle entrepreneurship, and joining me is Delaus Lutale, who is the hand or the mains behind Delaus juice that maybe some of you have tested around. Thank you so much for joining us.
You're welcome, Rita. Thank you too.
Thank you, and we look forward to inspiration and motivation from you. Maybe we can start it from you growing up. Was life easy like that? If you could just share with us.
Growing up, I'm from a very humble family. I was born from Mukono, though my parents used to stay in Butambala, and by the way, that's where I'm buried, Butambala, Chivibi. I'm from a family of 36 kids, from one man, and I happen to be the last born, so my number is 36. Okay. Yeah, that is the kind of life. We used to have a very good dad. Unfortunately, he passed on in my second year. The main theme was books, 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 and books. Out of the 36 kids, everyone is a graduate. And my main theme at school was not to be ashamed in the family.
Of 36
Of
kids.
36, and it's you who was not educated. So I had to be on the theme, books, 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 and books.
Okay.
So that is the kind of life.
Okay, can I say it is books that has made you who you are today? You studying juicing, I don't know how to categorize that. Catering?
Basically, it contributed because I'm an economist.
Okay.
Yep, I'm an economist. So the juice came in, it was in my senior 6 vacation. My dad was suffering from cancer. He was taken to Jomo Kenyatta Hospital for treatment. You know, it is vacation. You all have the free time. For 9 months down the road. So it so happened that they took me for juicing. For those who don't know, the main treatment for cancer patients, it's juicing, natural juicing, any type of juice, any type of fruit.
Which can help them.
Blend it and give it to the patient.
Okay.
Even others in our normal lives. So I was taken to that hospital, and my main activity was to juice for dad. But unfortunately, I had to come back for my campus studies. I had applied for law, but unfortunately I wasn't able to go for the pre-entry exams. So the second alternative was development economics, which I got at Makerere. Yeah, I got the course, but unfortunately during my second year, my dad passed on.
I'm sorry about that. He didn't see that you graduate.
Exactly.
And how does this start up, like the making of the juice? How does it uproot? How does it grow? And if you've just joined us, we're looking at making it through juicing, and we are with the master here, Delaus Lutale, who is the proprietor of the Delaus juice. One maybe you have tested before. How does that uproot? When did it start?
So after dad's death, life changes.
Okay.
That little pocket money you used to get, now it's a little more. Definitely, my elder brothers and sisters used to help out, but life changes. So there happened to be a sister in Wandegea. She had a boutique just opposite Small Gate, UH. She was like, you know what, Delaus, you know, life has changed. Get something to do with that small space outside there on the balcony, and you start something. You know, I started with plastics, with Micah Small pocket money. In fact, from Micah Small condolences I got from the death of my dad. Even that was like 300,000. Okay. Yep. I started something, I bought plastics. But the challenge with plastics, you used to buy something out of an item, for example, a plate, you used to get like 300 shillings. For the whole semester, someone buys that plate. You need to wait for another semester. That is if the other plate is lost, to buy another one. So every evening I came just to dust the plastics, but I wasn't making sales. But scanning through the environment, every time I was coming down to the boutique to have lunch at the sisters. They used to send me for sodas. you go buy me Coca-Cola, buy me Pepsi. For me, bring me water. And they give you the balance for you. You also buy yourself a drink. Yeah. So I was like, why don't I bring these drinks close? I have the balcony already. I almost buy a full crate every lunchtime. You know, there used to be a lot of people in the boutique. She used to sub-brand some stationery side, her boutique, and she had a lot of people. So I was like, let me bring these drinks close. I went to my mom, I told her about the deal, and she lent me 700,000.
Okay.
I went to Katwe. She was like, I'm giving you this money, but
to buy which drinks? The sodas, and bring them
water.
closer.
Exactly.
Okay.
She was like, Ngoze, I need my money back. I was like, okay, it's fine. I went to Katwe. I bought like a small fridge. I still have it up to now.
Okay.
I bought Coca-Cola products, 1 crate, and Pepsi products, 1 crate, and then 1 box of water. I put in that car fridge, but I was paying power for it. The challenge was, who was going to help you out, push that fridge out in the morning? Because it was a boutique. I put rollers down so that it was easy for them to roll it out on the balcony and then in the evening. But lunchtime would come, have the sales, because it was the routine. Come, buy lunch, eat. And so now the drinks were there already. The house is now mpaka Pepsi there on the balcony. So I was like, now this is good business. But the challenge was bottles. You used to take back bottles to the depot. Some people didn't pay because you used to know it's Dalhouse's business. You know, someone could take soda of 1,000 for like 18 days. That is 8,000. 18,000, but the profit out of a crate is 1 bottle out of the 24 bottles. And I used to sell the 24 bottles in like 4 days. So you can imagine, power is going. I used to spend like 30 units every day for the deep freezer. Some didn't want anyway cold drinks. But through people's desires and demands, I was like, let me listen to whatever they are telling me. People were coming to Kodayo Bushera. You know that called Bushera? And I started the Bushera.
You had an idea about...
No, from people's desires and demand.
Okay.
And I was like, let me start on the juice. Now, ripping through the previous experience in the hospital, I knew how to make the juice, but the healthy juices in quotes. Healthy juices, detox, weight loss juices. So I was like, no, me, I just want passion. Someone else tells you, no, I just want mango, but without sugar. So people used to tell me everything I did. What can beetroot? Correct beetroot? Mix in some tangerine and lemon. So whatever people used to tell me, that's what I did. Because I was trying to satisfy their desires.
Were the products ready there and then for
not
you
ready, because they used to give me orders for tomorrow.
Okay then, okay.
So every time because I was doing their program, every time there was a blender that we were using in the hospital. That is the blender we started with, because it was no longer having use at home. Dad has died and it's just there. So that is how we started. I was doing the program, and every evening I used to go down, go to the market, buy those fruits, come to the boutique. At times I used to do it in the hostel, because I was in Mitchell Hall at Makere, enjoying free power and free water.
So you take the blender there and...
The blender there, and I use my small paco to boil the water. Something like that. So I used to come down when the juice is ready. Just put in the fridge so that these people can help you out. Now on top of the sodas, I'm adding the juices from like a small 5 liter, like that, little glasses, and I used to sell a glass at 1,000. How
interesting. From what you have been sharing with us, I have learned patience, number one, because you're talking about people who take the product for 4 days, a week, without, returning the money or even the bottles. Another thing is paying the bills at maybe a youth age or a young stage, just starting up. Maybe you'll be sharing with us that patience of paying bills. I know the bills of Kampala, and then being on with people ordering in, and then flexibility as well, because everyone was bringing in different orders that you had no idea about. I mean, how can someone watching you right now, wanting to start up, already in the business, complement all those together?
First and foremost, you need to listen more to the people you serve. Everyone has a different target market, but you need to listen in more. Make more research on the people you're working for, because we all start up businesses for these people. But what do those people want? Listen, listen, and listen. You need to consult, you need to listen, and then you take action on whatever you're doing, be it any business. Because it's those people you're serving, so you need to satisfy them. What are their desires? What are their demands? You need to pay a keen ear and eye to whatever they are telling you. You need to be more patient. You know, not every business starts up with a boom. There's always that curve in economics, the demand and supply curve. It is quite sloping. But then, if it is that straight one, yeah, you start up business today and tomorrow you're making profit. So
everything is smooth.
You know, the way it goes smooth, it will be the same way it goes down smoothly.
Really?
Exactly. So it's on a slope like this. So there's always what we term as an increase on an increasing scale. Slowly by slowly, you know, it's always from failures that we get to know how to improve. Don't be so defensive in whatever you do. People are telling you know, they used to complain, you need to listen
and then you
adjust
listen.
And then
you didn't react to that. You know, some people would tell just with the many startups.
Exactly.
Like I have experienced it too. You tell someone, please, I need, as they are giving you, maybe there are things they hang on, like maybe popcorns or what, and then I change my taste at that moment and say, be like, okay, give me the other one.
Exactly.
He first bangs them down. I'm like, okay.
That's your boss. That's your boss. Now, some people display and no one comes.
Okay.
What happens then? Now, you just need to be patient. Be patient to people. People are coming from different backgrounds and they are your customers. How can I term it? Quite serious. You just need to be as humble as that.
Okay.
Because you know, people are having different programs. People are having different problems from home, different attitudes, different moods. So that person is going to come in the mood of taking juice. At the same time, is like, oh, it's very cold. I think I'll do tea. Do you know someone who sells tea at your stall for juice, but that someone is asking for tea?
Okay.
You just need to be patient, direct that person. Tomorrow, he will be that person to come to buy juice.
Very well, we take that too. And when was that moment that you felt like, okay, I have made it? I think you know, getting to the point where I can say, thank you, God, thank you, Allah. Where was that point? When did you realize you have gotten a breakthrough?
So we've broken through already, because me, I think we still have a long way to go. But anyway,
you can just summarize that long way to go a little bit, and then you meet us to that point where you felt like, okay, I think I can, you know, rub some hands.
It was that time. I have a brother who came to the boutique to buy clothes.
Okay.
And he was like, Dalaus, give me some juice. They told me you have some nice juice here. I gave him a glass. He
Your
was
brother?
like, yes.
Okay.
Give me another one. You know, he's kind of a rich don. He was like, now we'll never way. So I served everyone in the boutique, even me myself.
Okay.
So he was like, but this juice is good. I have a duo at home. Can't you come and maybe, can you supply for 100 people? I was like, oh yeah. You remember a glass was 1,000. I was like, so 100 people, each a glass, that is 100,000. Yeah, I think I can. A week to the event, by that time he gave me cash, 100,000. You know my home, please just bring juice and everyone takes. A week to the event, he called me again and I was like, oh, people have increased. Can we double the number? He sent more 100,000. Remember, we are counting a glass
at
per
1,000.
person. Now, I had some background for business and economics. I was like, I need to package this juice in a way that is pleasant to everyone. Remember, at the boutique, it's like a fridge out there and everyone sees it. I went to some restaurant in one day and I had out a juice dispenser. I was like, I'm putting this juice in a juice dispenser that everyone sees it. And remember, from the boutique, people are like, mpaka Dalaus ako, Dalaus utakozemba, give me some Dalaus. So I was like, this juice is now Dalaus juice.
Oh, that's when you came to name
That is now
that
I'm
name.
coming to realize that with this dispenser, I have to brand it to a certain way of making this juice attached to a name. So this is now becoming the Laos juice. So I printed a sticker, I put it on the dispenser. I put it on the dispenser. So I went to the door and I was serving people. I bought disposable glasses and straws and I printed t-shirts having the Laos juice. I went to that door and I served people and they were very happy. Some lady called me and she was like, I'm Wesenga to some introduction ceremony in Bwebaja next week. How much is that set? The weight is there. I was like, mama, she was like, no, tell me. I was like, okay, mama, this whole package is 500. Because from the 200 they sent me, there were extra charges of disposable glasses, transport to Rizira, you know, you need to hire a special van to and from. So I was like, it's 500,000. She was like, this is my business card. I work at Pioneer Mall. Please come on Monday, we discuss more. I went there on Monday and the lady gave me 500,000. These are the directions. In case you don't reach me, this is the number you can call. Event starts at midday. Please be there on time. The way it was in Rizira, wow! I was like, okay, this can be some serious business. At the boutique, I'm selling 30,000 every day. Those are 30 glasses. Now sodas are no more. It's just juice because I got some more profit from the sodas. I was like, now this person is giving me 500 at once. In one day, oh, this can be good business. If I can have this every weekend, it can have some good profit. I started like that.
When did you start lobbying for events?
Lobbying for events?
Or they were just coming to you?
From that very event, I was like, I need to go with business cards to every event. Because the other lady got me from Rizira. Now she's giving me a gig in Bwebaja. I'm finding more people in Bwebaja. I think I can give them business cards. They'll be giving me business. But like I said, business that doesn't just come naturally like boom, 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 and it's there. No. There were those seasons. People are taking back kids to school, no events, and you need to pay. Please wait for people to gain more in the financial bit, and then I tried to move my papers, and I was looking for a job. Fortunately enough, I got a job at Ministry of Finance in the Economic Policy and Management, but still, the passion was in the juice business.
Very.
People.
You know, Dalaus would love to hear all that, but time is really not really on our side, but we will maybe dive into more and more. Maybe if you could share with us how you are able to go by some of the challenges, maybe that the fruits come in so well, I mean the seasons. There is someone watching you there wants to overgo or also do well amidst all the challenges. Share with us some of them that you have encountered and how you are able to, you know, go by them.
Challenges are quite very many. That is the main one for the seasons, because seasons differ. We are dealing with agricultural products and they normally fluctuate. Someone will ask for guava juice today, but then after a few months, guava is off. But we normally tell people what we have on the menu each and every time, because when they change, we need also to change. We are dealing with juice. It's fresh and natural juice. Our motto is straight from the fruit. You order, we blend, we give it to you at the time you need it. So we normally discuss with people, with this season we are having mangoes, with this season we are having passion, we are having guavas, we are having sugarcane, because for us we are open to each and every fruit. When it's off season for passion, we don't do passion. We can do the watermelon that is good for the
on
season.
order time, you just display menus for available
Exactly.
fruits.
When you give us your order, we give you the available fruits and the flavors for
So
the
how
day.
does that help if someone is, how does it help?
We try to explain, and some people are like, no, let me wait for the mangoes to come back.
Okay.
I have ulcers, I'm not okay with all the available fruits, and then let me just be patient. So it comes back to you. You have to call and communicate to that person that, you know what, we are back on season. We are back on season.
Okay.
Other challenges come in, the weather, because when it rains, people don't take juice. They want
communication is key.
Exactly.
And as an entrepreneur, just general knowledge, how can you advise someone watching you on how to really thrive as this year begins? Because the economy has been down, people are just coming up. What is your say about that? Just
My say
briefly.
about that, first and foremost, quality.
Okay.
For whatever you do, be it a product, be it a service, maintain that quality, innovate more. Everyone is doing the same business, but how different are you doing the business? Everyone makes juice, but not everyone makes Dallas juice. Not everyone. You know why? Because the quality and the service, what is the taste of the juice you're taking? If it is mango, let it be mango juice. How is the service? How is it brought to your desk? How is it brought to your glass? How are you going to take it? How is the person serving you looking? No, we all look at those, and now we are going digital. People are marketing through social media. People are marketing. Where is your business? Whatever business you're doing, you need to embark more on the branding and marketing. You need to improve in whatever way. Hygiene, the way you communicate to people, how are you doing the brand, and everything like that. So right now, we can say that we are more into the events. Even if you're just in office, you can just order for juice. I need a liter, please deliver me apple juice. I've ordered for my food, but deliver me orange juice, 2 liters. That is what we do. You give us your order, we bring it to your desk.
Very well. And just for the records, Smart 24 TV, we do with numbers, we do with driving business and helping other people. Just estimate for us. Just do an estimation of maybe how you're making profits. Just an estimation on a daily basis. Which profits do you earn, or maybe weekly?
Wow.
If you don't mind.
The main profit here.
All the losses in a month, so that someone really can, have a starting point and ranges.
What you have to know, you can never sleep hungry with juice.
Okay.
The main profit I have right now is the brand or the name Dallas.
Okay.
Only that can make you money. I can't say that because there is differ. Seasonal businesses, there is differ, because when it rains, people don't take juice. When there are no events, you're not making money. December was a month for events, but right now they are scaling down. However much they have opened the economy, but still they are scaling down. So it's just getting to learn whatever business you're into. Don't just enter the juice business knowing that the house is making profits. There are always those low days and months that you need to, please be patient and wait for this kind of months.
Okay.
But one thing to note before is having God into whatever you're doing. God brings those customers. God brings you those ideas to innovate and create something new. It's always God. Be it the Bible, be it the Quran, there's always that part where God says about business.
Sure.
Do you pay the tithe? Do you pay zakah if you're a Muslim? It's always that little money that you need to encounter and pay. Please pay that tithe, pay that zakah. Don't start a business with haram money. Haram money? I've stolen the money. It's money for the orphans. I'm starting it my own business. That is not good money. Which kind of capital are you using to start the business? We always forget God, but God is all.
Okay.
That's what I can say.
Very well. Thank you so much for that, and
You're
we'll be
welcome.
looking forward to having you more, because as if there is a lot that has, is left unsaid and talked about, and very importantly. But we appreciate what you have shared with
Thank you
us.
too.
A very good day from me and from Smart 24 TV.
Thank you very much.
Very well. We were discussing making it through juicing, and I was with Dalaus Lutale, who is fond of what you have taken before. You know, I cannot dodge to say the Laos because it's the branding, but anyway.
In fact, it's the name. All over social media, the Laos Juice, Facebook, Instagram,
So producer,
Twitter.
management, I am so sorry, don't you but we will also talk business, looking forward to that.
you.
SMB continues. I'm Rita Cabanyoro. Jerome Post Sonko coming up next on your screen with sport.